So our plan didn't go as planned yesterday. We thought 100% that we were gonna go home in like 2 hours. I didn't even bring the baby bag because I was positive that it wasn't gonna happen. But turns out I'm in preterm labor. And of course they did the COVID testing. Did you like that? Did you like the COVID testing?
No, I hated it.
It was the worst. But yeah, so we did that, and now and then she checked my cervix to see if I was dilated. I was very closed, but they like swab you to check you to see if you have like the hormone that determines preterm labor is activated, and mine came back positive. So now they gave me steroids, and they're giving me a pill every like 15 minutes or so to slow down my contractions so that hopefully I don't deliver sooner. So hopefully I don't deliver like today or tomorrow.
So obviously I couldn't record what was going on, but when she came back with the news that she was positive for preterm labor,
I had a meltdown.
Yeah, she was crying.
I had a meltdown because my babies are so little and they're still, it's only 30 weeks and 5 days. And you know, now I don't want them to come out and not be ready and go to the NICU.
For sure.
But if it's God's plan,
yeah,
we're okay.
We're just trusting God's plan of it's God's time for them to come now. We're ready. So it's either today or tomorrow or this week or next week. But we're at 31 weeks now, so it literally could be at any moment. So we're doing the right thing. We're here in the hospital. We're playing it safe. They're preparing her just in case it does happen. She's fully prepared. And if it doesn't, then we'll probably be going home end of this week probably, and then we'll probably be back here again because it's gonna happen anytime soon.
Yeah,
So
I mean, if it doesn't happen right now, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen
really
either
soon.
next week or in a couple of weeks.
I mean, it's just like so surreal. It doesn't even feel like, I feel like it's fake. Like,
yeah.
Because I was, you know, when you're so sure of something, like that it's not it. I was so sure that it was just like, you know, regular Braxton Hicks, and I was fine. Like nothing was gonna come from it. And like only a couple were really painful, so I was like, everything is fine. We're gonna be right back. And I was wrong.
Yeah. So it's morning. It was a rough night because every 15 minutes they would come check on her. I mean,
we're both basically in quarantine in this room.
Okay. And they were painful, so it wasn't, she said it wasn't too bad. It was like, it was normal, kind of like.
I had twins my first pregnancy. Yeah. I'm not saying that twins don't increase the risk of preterm, because they do, for sure. So you're doing the right thing by making sure that you're not, you know, in labor, you know, the contractions are not, you know, getting closer together. But you probably are gonna start noticing that you're gonna have runs of contractions. The concern is gonna be, are they opening your cervix? And are they painful to the point where you have to stop and like it takes your breath away, like they get that painful? So what we're gonna do, obviously we're keeping you overnight. Initially, we were thinking we would give you the steroid shot early. But you're gonna get the steroid shot at the normal time, which is midnight, because you got the first one at midnight. We'll monitor you overnight, and then tomorrow morning, if everything remains stable, then you'll go home.
Welcome back to our channel. For you guys that are new, welcome. For you guys that have already subscribed, thank you for watching us and keeping up to date with us. We just want to let you guys know and give you an update of what's been going on with us. This is a bit different from what we had initially started to do with this channel. We wanted to talk about relationships. Our next topic was going to be open relationships, which we are still going to talk about. However, as you guys saw, we got rushed to the hospital.
Yeah, we had an impromptu video that we had to make because our circumstances changed. But we're here to update you on how that went, which thank God, obviously we're not in the hospital anymore, so it went well. I was diagnosed with preterm labor, so that was very emotional for me because if you've seen our previous video, I was 1,000% sure that everything was fine and that I was going to be able to go home and that we were just going to make a quick stop in the hospital. They were going to monitor the boys and everything was going to be great, but there were other plans.
God's plan.
God had other plans. He wanted us to stay and have them checked out. I mean, my contractions were pretty constant throughout the past week, right?
Past week or so. Like last week she was like, oh, I'm feeling contractions, but we know that it's what is it called, Braxton Hicks?
Yeah, so it's Braxton Hicks, so that's what we thought, like, you know, that's why I thought I was going in and it wasn't going to be that big of a deal. However, it was a lot more like intense and they were like a lot more constant throughout the night. After they tested me and I came back positive for the preterm labor, they wanted to just monitor me and start me on steroids to mature the baby's lungs in case they had to deliver them that night or the next day. And they started me on something that starts with an N, but it's supposed to help stop contractions. It's to help stop preterm labor because, you know, with twins we want to keep them in as long as possible. So as long as possible is most likely 36, 37 weeks. So we just want to make sure that we get to that point so that way we don't have to do any NICU time, especially in these times, which are super difficult, because now we wouldn't be able to even stay. Like, I think they have like a restriction where you can stay for like 2 hours or something. I don't know if it's just our hospital, but you can only stay for like maybe 2 hours, and then the next day maybe you can come back in again. You have to do another COVID testing, and I mean it's understandable because
it happens. It was God's plan. Like we said, I mean, we were ready for it. As soon as the doctor told her that she was positive for preterm labor, I couldn't record it. She broke down very bad, and I was just basically telling her that everything's gonna be okay. That, you know what I mean, like at the end of the day, it's really not in our hands. Like, it's up to God. So, but that if that's what it is, that we're at the right place. You know, we're at the hospital. They're gonna take good care of her and the babies. So I wasn't stressed out. I wasn't worried at all. I mean, I really do want them to be full term. I mean, who doesn't just want to give birth and wait and go home with the babies? You know, so
of course
we just want the best. And thank God, it turned out that the doctor was really nice. I just want to give a shout out to every nurse and doctor in White Plains Hospital.
Oh my God,
you guys are amazing. Like,
seriously.
You know what I mean? Like, they took care of her like family.
Of both of us.
I mean, both of us,
because he couldn't leave. So
yeah, like they gave me food, they gave me breakfast, lunch, dinner.
They came and tucked him in with
they tucked me in like I was cold.
It was so nice.
They're great. They're really great. So we're really excited to actually go back over there and deliver there.
Yeah.
So and yeah, the doctors were really nice, and they just made us seem like, you know, it's normal, it's okay, and just that we're at a safe place.
Yeah.
And we shouldn't worry. So if you guys are out there pregnant with twins or pregnant and this happens to you guys, just know that everything's gonna be okay.
You know, my meltdown was more because I was just, it's like the human thing to think like, you know, my babies are not ready. I just want them to be good.
Course,
you know, like I wanted their lungs to be like really well developed. I wanted, this pregnancy has been a dream. Like, everything has been positive. I've been very healthy. My boys have been very healthy. And, you know, I want to finish strong. I want them to come out and be as perfect as they've been throughout the whole thing. You know, have regular pregnancy stuff, but for the most important stuff is that they've been great.
A lot of people were actually concerned, hitting us up, and we really want to take this time to thank you guys for every text, for every phone call.
Oh my goodness.
Making sure we was okay and everything was okay, and the prayers really worked.
We're so grateful.
They're still in here cooking, thank God.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
We have to show a little bump.
There's a little bump.
Your belly is so heavy. But it's great. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're just very thankful for all the prayers. We put everything in God's hands, and all of your prayers worked. All of our prayers worked. Our family and friends. We are so grateful.
Man, really? You're just gonna mess up our video by talking super loud? I should throw a rock. Let's just listen to our conversation. I mean, this is, we decided to shoot outside because this is actually our favorite park. We have so many stories in this park. When my parents got COVID, I came over here and I just needed time to breathe and think and meditate and cry. It was a mess, but we'll talk about that another time. But anyways, that's our update. We're perfectly fine. So again, thank you so much for everybody that reached out to us. We're so good. We're not gonna pop these babies out just yet, but it will be soon because we're at 31. Remember, it could be from 32 to 36. According to the doctors, they said looking at 36 or 37. So maybe Christmas week, maybe a week before Christmas. But as of right now, we're good. If you have preterm labor or you have signs of it, please reach out to your OB. Please go to the hospital. Any wrong symptom, anything off, just go to your doctor.
We're grateful for everything that we learned, and we're very grateful that we get to come home and that our babies are still in there nice and safe.
Just a quick advice, if your fiance, wife, girlfriend is pregnant in the 3rd trimester, make sure hospital bags are ready. Make sure you at least drove to the hospital where it's at so you know shortcuts and you know how to get there, where the parking is at and everything. This was a great experience for us because now I know where to park in case if anything goes down in the next couple of weeks where it's just like, babe, they're coming out now.
Which it will go down in the next few weeks.
Now we know exactly where to go, and we have the hospital bags ready and everything ready to go. So just make sure that you know you guys do that. Make sure that everything's ready to go so you're not like running around like, oh snap,
I had just finished my bag too, which was like perfect.
You know, so and then we're giving you guys hope. Well, she's gonna give you hope because I don't know what it feels like. But the 3rd trimester is a lot better. The 2nd trimester is good. And the 1st trimester is trash, according to what I see, not what I feel. So
the 3rd trimester is rough because you're just so heavy.
We're gonna get into more tips and stuff like that in another video. We don't want to make this too long.
We'll do another video just like on the specific trimesters and the experience and all of that.
But thank you guys so much. We love you. We're gonna cut it right here. We appreciate it again. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. It means a lot to us.
It does.
And if you subscribed already, thank you so much. If you haven't, and you will after this video, which I hope you do. Thank you in advance. So like this video, subscribe to this video, share this video.
And watch our previous videos so you can understand more or less what we're talking about and what happened. And we have so much more coming, so turn on your post notifications.
Absolutely. So our next video is going to be on open relationships. We're also going to be talking about pregnant during the pandemic. We're going to be talking about quarantine, relationships in quarantine. You know, a lot of the divorce rate went high. So we're going to talk about that, how we dealt with it. We made it. I think we can make it through anything, honestly. We'll talk about it. Like I said, we're going to do a whole separate video on that. But we love you guys. We appreciate you guys.
And the Twinkies do too.
The Twinkies will be on the way pretty soon.
And we have a lot
of the next video that you guys see, don't worry. It's not a tease. We're not messing with y'all. It's going to be legit, all right? But we love y'all.